Just imagine taking your husband to court because of too much sex. Watch this.
I am here, Judge Penny, because I would like to come to an agreement with my husband, Michael, about our sexual intimacy in our marriage. I feel that it's causing a lot of distress at the moment in our marriage because I feel that my husband would like to have sex pretty much all the time, every day, twice a day, 3 times a day. And I, just being a busy working mom, I'm just feeling that I would like to probably do it maybe once or twice a week. But we argue constantly about it, and it's causing a lot of problems.
And how you doing, Michael?
I'm doing great, Judge. I feel like I'd like to come to a intimacy agreement because it's not just about sex.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You've come to court and you're hoping that I can help you to come to some resolution over your disagreements regarding how many times you have sex and the intimacy of that. So you do understand that every man in America is waiting on this decision like it's a Supreme Court decision. All jokes aside, though, it is probably one of the most critical issues faced in a marriage. Now, I know that you're saying he wants sex a little more. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me hear from you, Michael.
You know, Judge, I gotta be honest. The good times were really good. When I was dating a girl, okay, and she told me about this Australian girl. She's awesome. She's telling me how cool she was, and I was thinking that's great. I mean, she's from Australia. That's, you know, I'm from Portland, well, Africa originally, but that, you know, that's 400 years ago.
Now, what do you do, Michael?
Hey, I'm a dad. I'm a father. Okay. I'm a salesman.
Okay, we can tell you in some kind of selling.
Well, okay. I'm trying to. I'm selling for all the good men, Judge. Okay. All the good brothers that are out there.
All right.
And you got a good brother, right?
Oh, you know I do, baby. Don't worry about that. So tell me now, though. She's saying you want it every day?
You know, yeah.
Come clean now, come on.
You know, I'm gonna be Judge. Look at my wife. She is not beautiful. She is flat out beautiful.
She's flat out beautiful.
And,
okay.
But you know, it's not just about sex for me. It's about being intimate.
I really do think that is an issue, particularly when you're married. It's my understanding you all waited before.
Yeah, we didn't kiss.
Okay, didn't even kiss? On the wedding day, though, when you kissed her, you knew there was a problem?
You know what, Judge? I did.
Okay.
And so here I come out, and you know, I got my suit on, I'm ready, I've been pure, I've set an example for the men out there in the area.
Now, I've been saying in many times, so women don't really know what they want, what they're looking for.
He says, will you marry him? She says, yes, you marry him. Yes,
those women's nightmare is another person's expectation. Like,
now, this is an issue that
whatever the problem those women are facing is what other women are praying for.
A lot of times,
so you wonder really,
culture,
what are these women looking for?
They decide to,
because if you give them what they want
until their wedding day, which
they
is completely
can now
fine. Some
go
people
to
like to
court
check
and
under the hood before they test drive.
divorce and everything,
but
and file for divorce
these
and all
people
that.
decide not to do that.
But again, if you don't give them what they really want,
from this,
again they are running to court to file divorce. So
I think that it's
can you just drop in the comment section what really your perception about all this and what really women are looking for? Let's engage down there in the comment section. Please, if you are new here, subscribe, let's grow together.
And you finally get married, that shame and guilt doesn't just disappear out of nowhere. So suddenly you're married with this guy and he's like, let's get it on and let's start some mattress polo. And you're like, I feel weird doing this stuff. So I wonder what is going to happen in this case, because something seems like she's going to be the one that needs to make some changes.
Turned her head. I got the side of her lip.
Why?
I just got really intimidated because there was so much expectation on that kiss, and we had never kissed. So I'm a
you
very
had
private,
never kissed either?
Nothing.
I could see. Now I'm married to a preacher, so I'm trying to be careful about this. I could see if you choose not to have sex before. I could understand it, but not kissing? That's interesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's a closeness that I don't really think that would have been inappropriate, no matter how you see it.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
And so I'm concerned that you had a problem because even on your wedding day, the most precious day, there shouldn't have been any kind of embarrassment, any kind of way. How'd you grow up? Was sex taboo in your family?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We can't act like it's not.
Yeah.
Tell me about the relationship. Because you know what was interesting? You said in my notes that you thought the sex was good up until 5 months. And you said that the sex was good up until your child was born. What did you call good sex? When you say the 5 months it was good, what made it good?
You know, what made it good was, you know, it was encouraging. It was mutual.
So what's good intimacy?
Well, good is good.
You see, sometimes I like to say it kind of like this. Intimacy is like pizza. And pizza's really good and most people like it. And there's good pizza and there's bad pizza. Good pizza is really good and you really enjoy it. And bad pizza, well, it's actually still pretty good. And that's what this is kind of like. So I feel like to say that things are good and bad, it's missing the actual real root cause of what's going on here. What do you guys think?
Well, good is good.
Okay. But I understand that he does the flowers, he does the cards.
Poems.
You write poems?
Yeah, I wrote her poems. Judge, I got her flowers this morning.
You did?
Yeah.
That was wonderful.
You know why?
Why?
Not because I'm coming to court. I'm trying to impress. But to just as a sign to let her know I really love her unconditionally.
Let me tell you something. One thing I know is that I feel that you all love each other.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is that it's more than just the sex. There's something else going on. Both of you are bodybuilders?
We've competed.
You have? And do you all think you have a competition between the two of you? Could that be a part of it?
Yep. Yep. Now you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting to it now. I know I'm going to get to it. Now, one thing about me, it might take me a while to get there, but I'm going to get to the issue. Do you think he thinks you're like a trophy wife?
I've crossed my mind.
You know, maybe there's some truth in that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to pressure, my heart isn't for her to be a trophy. My heart is for her to believe in herself.
Okay.
And so the reason I want her on my arm and the reason why I dote on her and I encourage her isn't because it's about the show. It's really about her feeling good about herself.
I feel like there is a expectation of me that's somewhat superficial, and it's not hitting something that I need. I don't know what it is. Like the flowers and all of that is awesome, but there's something missing. There's
what
there's
is it
something
that you want?
need.
You know,
I need your help with that. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's got to do with the trophy. I think it's got to do with Michael putting me up in this sort of that I'm this glamour queen.
You want him to love you?
For who I am.
Yes.
Like, you're going to love me if I'm 100 million pounds overweight.
Let me tell you something. From the bottom of my heart, what you're saying, all of us, every woman can relate to this on some level. Do you know what I mean? Particularly when you come from a background where you have some baggage.
Right.
There's a lot to overcome anyway. But just feeling what and looking at you in your eyes, I don't really feel that you're as happy as one would think. Could I be right?
So we're starting to see behind the curtain here on what's going on here with this lady. I think that there is a lot of self-conscious insecurity things going on inside her that she's struggling with internally, and her husband is loving her very well through it. And yes, she's a very beautiful woman, and